परीक्षित उवाच अहो आद्यः वयं ब्रह्मन् अहो आद्य वयं ब्रह्मन् अहो आद्य वयं ब्रह्मन् सत् सेव्या शत्रबंधवा सत्सेव्या शत्रबंधवा. What happened to the lights? Oh, the light. Okay. No, that's good. That's all right. Kripa yatithi रूपेना भावाद्भि तीर्थकः कृतः. परीक्षित उवाच अहो आद्य वयं ब्राह्मण सत्सेव्यः शत्रबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भिर्तीर्थका कृता. परीक्षित उवाच अहो आद्यः वयं ब्राह्मण सत्सेव्यः शत्रबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भिर्तीर्थका कृता. परीक्षित उवाच अहो आद्य वयं ब्राह्मण सत्सेव्या शत्रबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भिर्तीर्थकः कृता. Please chant. परीक्षित उवाच अहो आद्य वयं ब्राह्मण सत्सेव्या शत्रबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भिर्तीर्थका कृतः. परीक्षित उवाच अहो आद्य वयं ब्राह्मण सत्सेव्य शत्रबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भिर्तीर्थका कृता. परीक्षित उवाच अहो आद्य वयं ब्राह्मण सत्सेव्या शत्रबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भिर्तीर्थका कृता. परीक्षित उवाच अहो आद्य वयं ब्राह्मण सत्सेव्या शत्रबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भिर्तीर्थका कृता. परीक्षित उवाच अहो आद्य वयं ब्राह्मण सत्सेव्या शत्रबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भिर्तीर्थका कृता. परीक्षित उवाच अहो आद्य ब्रह्मण सत्सेव्या कृपया शत्रबन्धवा कृपयातिथि रूपेण भावाद्भितीर्थका कृता माताजी परीक्षित उवाच अहो अद्य वयं ब्राह्मन् सत्सेव्य शत्रुबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भितीर्थका कृता परीक्षित उवाच अहो अद्य ब्रह्मन् सत्सेव्य शत्रुबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भितीर्थका कृता. Okay, Hare Krishna. Anybody wants to try without looking? Parikshit uvacha aho adya vayam brahman satrabandhava satsevya satrabandhava kripayatiti rupena bhavadbhi tirthaka krita bhavadbhi tirthaka krita. Parikshit uvacha अहो अद्य वयं ब्राह्मन् सत्सेव्य शत्रुबन्धवा कृपयातिथिरूपेण भावाद्भितीर्थका कृतः. Anybody adults? Yeah. Parikshit uvacha. The fortunate Maharaj Parikshit said, Aho, adya, today, vayam, we, Brahman, O Brahmana, Satsevyaha, eligible to serve the devotee. Shatra, the ruling class. Bandhava, friends. Kripaya, by your mercy. Atiti Rupena, in the manner of a guest. Bhavadbihi, by a good self. Tirthakaha, qualified for being places of pilgrimage. Kritaha, done by you. Translation purport by His Divine Grace Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The Shesh, can you just lower the voice of that dhun machine inside the kitchen? Kitchen. He'll do it. The fortunate King Parikshit said, O Brahmana, by your mercy only, you have sanctified us, making us like onto places of pilgrimage. All by your presence, here as my guest. By your mercy, we, who are but unworthy royalty become eligible to serve the devotee. Purport. Saintly devotees like Sukadeva Goswami. Yes, okay. Saintly devotees like Sukadeva Goswami generally do not approach worldly enjoyers, especially those in royal orders. Maharaj Prataparudra was a follower of Lord Chaitanya, but when he wanted to see the Lord refused to see him because he was a king. For a devotee who desires to go back to Godhead, two things are strictly prohibited: worldly enjoyers and women. Therefore, devotees of the standard of Sukadeva Goswami are never interested in serving kings. Maharaj Parikshit was, of course, a different case. He was a great devotee, although a king, and therefore Sukadeva Goswami came to see him in his last stage of life. Maharaj Parikshit, out of his devotional humility, felt himself an unworthy descendant of his great Kshatriya forefathers. Although he was as great as his predecessors. The unworthy sons of the royal orders are called Kshatriya Bandhavas, as the unworthy sons of the Brahmanas are called Dvija Bandhus or Brahma Bandhus. Maharaj Parikshit was greatly encouraged by the presence of Sukadeva Goswami. He felt himself sanctified by the presence of the great saint, whose presence turns any place into a place of pilgrimage. Om Agnanatiminandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshulmitan Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavanscha Shri Rupam Sagrajata Sagana Raghunathavitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Pada Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakha Vitamscha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanto Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavane Bhayo Vaishnave Bhayo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Parikshit Uvacha Aho Adya Vayam Brahman Satsevya Shatra Bandhava Kripiha Tithi Rupena Bhavadvi Tirthaka Kritaha. The fortunate king Parikshit said, O Brahmana, by your mercy only, you have sanctified us, making us like unto places of pilgrimage. All by your presence here as my guest. By your mercy, we, who are but unworthy royalty, become eligible to serve the devotee. So this is Parikshit Maharaj's humility. We see how saintly king he was, Rajarshi, that he receives Sukdev Goswami with all respect, all honor. Sukdev Goswami takes his seat, and then Parikshit Maharaj, out of submissive humility, right, he is presenting himself before Sukdev Goswami. In Bhagavad Gita, we see the first chapter as well as beginning of the second chapter, Krishna does not speak a single word. Right? He does not speak a single word. Till which verse he does not speak a single word? Yeah. After the verse Karpanya dosa pahata sabhava prichami tvam dharma samudacheta yatsriyasyan nishitan bruhitan me shishyateham sadhimam tvam prapanam. Until Arjuna surrenders unto him. Right? Shishyateham sadhimam prapanam. Unless Arjuna surrenders unto him, Krishna does not give any instructions. Right? And here we see Parikshit Maharaj, who in one sense is at his final stage. He has 7 days to live. He gives up all his worldly duties, worldly dress, worldly possessions, and completely takes shelter of Sukdev Goswami. Right? Completely takes shelter of Sukdev Goswami and sets up the stage, showing us how one can inquire from a self-realized soul. How one can serve a devotee. Right? How one can serve a devotee. Why a devotee? Because devotee is mentioned, devotee are places of pilgrimage. Right? In our neophyte stage, there are 3 kinds of devotees. Right? In the neophyte stage, right, Kanishta Adhikari, what does the devotee think? Yeah, he's a topmost devotee. Everybody else is fallen. He's a topmost devotee. And he just wants to serve the Supreme Lord, not the other devotees. He just wants to serve the Supreme Lord. And then there's a tussle, I want to serve the Supreme Lord, I want to serve the Supreme Lord. Not the devotees. Right? That's the Kanishta Adhikari stage. There's a low class devotee. They are devotees, they still want to serve the Lord, but low class devotee. Beginning stage. The Madhyam Adhikari stage, he differentiates between a devotee and a non-devotee. He discriminates between devotee and non-devotee and treats them accordingly. Right? On the Madhyam Adhikari stage. And what happens on the Uttam Adhikari stage? Yeah. Yeah. That everybody is serving the Supreme Lord. I am the most fallen. Right. Complete transformation. Now, in the Kanishta Adhikari stage, he is thinking he is the topmost. In the Uttam Adhikari stage, he is thinking that he is the most fallen. Everybody is serving the Supreme Lord, and somehow or other, I have not gotten a single drop of mercy from the Supreme Lord. Right. That's the Uttam Adhikari stage. And he thinks everybody has devotees. Right. Even as non-devotee, he thinks them as somehow or other, they are separate, but they have gotten the mercy of the Lord. He sees everybody as devotees. Yeah. Brahma bhutana prasannatmana sochati nakangsati. Sama sarveshu bhuteshu. Right? Sama sarveshu bhuteshu. Madha bhakti labhate param. Right? So, Parikshit Maharaj, being a very saintly king, he knows, right, how to receive devotees. He knows how to receive devotees, and that's how we can see here that how he receives Sukadeva Goswami and how he presents himself in front of Sukadeva Goswami. Right. A saintly person does not associate otherwise. Right? In Bhagavad Gita again it is said, Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam yatinam yata chaitasam. Right? Bhogaishwarya prasaktanam yatinam yata chaitasam. The material wealth is impediment in the path of devotional service. Is impediment. Those who are self-realized, no, they consider this material wealth as complete impediment. They don't even associate with so-called wealthy people. Right? So-called wealthy people, they don't even associate. Because if they are absorbed in worldly affairs, they don't want to associate with people who are completely absorbed in worldly affairs. Right? Or women. They don't want to associate with women. They self-realize. No, I mean, they're completely satisfied. No. Atmaram, they're completely satisfied in serving the Supreme Lord. But Sukadeva Goswami here knows that Parikshit Maharaj is not an ordinary person. Right? Srila Prabhupada gives an example how King Prataparudra, though he wanted to get an audience with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not give him audience. Right? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not want to see him. Why? Because he had that upadhi, that he was the king. He had that upadhi, false title, that the king. So he did not want to even see him. And he had to do so many different endeavors to finally get the audience of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Jagannath Vallabh Gardens. Right? We see the pastime in Jagannath Vallabh Gardens. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives him audience. Right? And here, Sukadeva Goswami, completely detached. We see how detached he is, that even when he is walking without any clothes, he is not affected by any worldly affairs. But still he does not associate with any people who are in worldly affairs. Right? Neither he associates with women. So, but he meets Parikshit Maharaj in his final stage. He wants to see Parikshit Maharaj in his final stage and accepts his request to come there as Parikshit Maharaj's guest, right? To talk about the glories of the Supreme Lord, Srimad Bhagavatam. Yeah. So one thing I want to stress on serving the devotees. It is very important in our spiritual life to serve the devotees, right? And through serving the devotees, we'll be able to serve the Supreme Lord. Through serving the devotees, we'll be able to serve the Supreme Lord. Through serving our spiritual master, we'll be able to serve the Supreme Lord. To serve senior devotees, we'll be able to serve the Supreme Lord. To serve with proper etiquette, we'll be able to properly serve the Supreme Lord. We have various etiquettes which are established. What are the etiquettes? Right? Like we see, what are the etiquettes when we offer diya? Right? We go and first of all offer diya to Srila Prabhupada. Then we offer diya to senior devotees, and then then we go. Similarly, there is an etiquette also of offering obeisances. When Govinda Madi Purusham happens, not that randomly people offer obeisances. Many times we see that, people randomly offer obeisances. Right? But there is a specific etiquette to offer obeisances. There is a line made from senior devotees back, right? And then they offer obeisances. The senior devotee they offer obeisances. If the senior devotee offers obeisances, then they offer obeisances. Not that they randomly go on offering obeisances. If the senior devotee wants to spend 5 minutes or 10 minutes seeing one Lord, everybody else waits. Not that, he's spending 5 minutes, so let me offer obeisances. That shows that we are not trained. In our untrained stage, we will think like that. He's taking too much time. Let me offer obeisances. No, I want to offer, see Radha Shyamsundar very nicely. Let him see Jagannath Gaunitai. No. He sees Gaunitai and then he goes, sees Radha Shyamsundar. And even if Govindam Adi Purusham is at the end, the others becoming impatient, they want to jump and offer obeisances. Even before the first person in the line does not offer obeisances. Right? So, those are kind of etiquettes which we need to learn. Otherwise, when really all the sadhus will come, sannyasis will come, will be completely out of etiquette. And they'll say, people just does not know here. Right? Similarly, there is etiquette in serving. Right? There are etiquettes in serving. Now, different departments are there, different, even, sometimes just like for a given service, there's a lead for each day. Right? Or for even cooking, there's a lead. There's a head cook. You say, there's a head cook. So everybody else needs to follow what the head cook wants, not what they want. Right? Somehow we randomly come, no, I want to offer something to the Supreme Lord. Right? But your service will go to the Supreme Lord only via the established system. Only via the established system your service will go to the Supreme Lord. Right? If somebody is assigned for that particular day, that he is the head cook, your service goes that, how you can serve that head cook in his service to the Supreme Lord. Right? And that's very important that we follow that etiquette. Just like, Srimati Radharani, on the higher realm, we see Srimati Radharani, all the gopis and the manjaris don't jump to directly serve Krishna. Right? What do the manjaris do? They serve the gopis. What do the gopis do? They serve Srimati Radharani. And Srimati Radharani carries all the service of all of them to Krishna. That's the system, that's the etiquette. Right? That's the etiquette. And it's more, we somehow inculcate that etiquette within us. Now more, we will develop more humility and we'll develop proper training of how we carry out services. Right? We develop training of how we carry out services. Are there any questions? No questions? There has to be some questions, right? I made a lot of points. So. Discussions. Apart from questions, I can say one open up for discussions. Anybody has any point to make?
Maybe we want to discuss each type or each thing for the etiquette.
Yeah.
For the Bhagavatam speaker, offering garlands, or everything like that. Each thing we do in general and regular programs, we all know the etiquette.
Yeah. We're thinking of starting a course called Vaishnava Sadachar. Vaishnava Sadachar. Thinking of starting a course soon.
After July.
Yeah, start after July. We're going to start a couple of months early, but it seems like after July may be the right time. We are inviting the Lordship, Shishi Gaur Nitai, Shishi Jagannath Baladev Subhadra, not so that they come on the altar and they enjoy the empty place.
They enjoy what?
The empty place. Right. We are inviting the Lord so that we can attract, we can facilitate others and to come here and and somehow or other get connected with the Supreme Lord. Right. In our management meeting during the week, we were discussing that how it's important, especially on weekends. Right, we have different bhakti vikshas. So once a month, at least one bhakti viksha can bring their members. Okay, let's do a morning program today. Let's get training of a morning program. Right, once a month at least. In that way, as such, we do so many other japa conference and all. Why don't we practically, at least on a weekend, right, chant together? Right, chant together. And no, that's a doable thing, right? Once a month is doable thing. Shri Shri Radha Shyam Sundar Ji ki jai. Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Mai ki jai. Shri Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai. Yeah, that's a doable thing. Yeah. And live close. Now, whenever we can come, we should try to attend the morning program. Try to attend the morning program. It's so important. No, our chanting happens nicely, right? Everything. No, we get the mercy of the Lord first thing in the morning on the auspicious time. Try to get that mercy of the Lord so that we can practice nicely the devotional service and we can bestow that mercy to others. We can bestow that mercy to others. Yare dekho tare kaho Krishna upadesh. Right? Amare agnaya. Right? Yeah. So no, we should give this message, not just keep it to ourselves. Always think about giving this message to others. But not at that cause that we give message to others, but we ourselves don't try to imbibe it. Right. Many times, we have book distribution goals or these goals, but we ourselves stop imbibing it. We just try to meet goals. But what are our personal goals to become a better devotee? Right? What are our personal goals to become a better devotee? So, the idea is that once complete worship is established, now we just want to concentrate on improving ourselves with sadhana, making this as a place of learning and offering courses to others. That's it. We don't aspire to make multi-story temple and this, that. This is it.
So when you say Bhakti members, they come morning program and starting from anywhere 4:50, 4:30.
Yeah, 4:30 onwards to breakfast. At least on weekend. One day of a weekend. Right? At least once a month.
Everybody cannot do anything, but whatever corresponding they.
Yeah, once a month. Initially.
Once a month, and then gradually they can increase.
Yeah, if they can. Otherwise, at least come once a month. Now, if you keep a regulation, okay, at least I want to do this. Right. Yeah, that's different. This is just no. Regular members attend, and slowly then they take turns in chanting prayers, like Sansara Davan or Loka. They can take turns, they can learn. Otherwise, oh, Sansara Davan, I never heard about this. Let me read that. And all those things, otherwise, slowly and slowly, um, we'll get lost. We won't know Sansara Dava, won't know Tulsi Arti prayers, Guru Puja prayers, right? But more will attend. And then what would that do? That even once a month training will take that training to your home. And then at least on weekends, if you're not able to come here, you will follow. If not at 4:30, at 5:30, or whatever time you start your Mangala Arati at home. And you take it at your home and become better devotees. Yeah. But once a month, uh, just like when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu goes to Jagannath Puri Rath Yatra, right? Jagannath Rath Yatra, what does he do? There are so many kirtaniyas. So he has different circles, right? Circles of devotees, and in between that circle, there is one close associate of the Lord. In one circle, Lord Nityananda is chanting. In one circle, Srivas Thakur is chanting, right? Uh, different kirtaniyas are chanting, right? But there are circles. Similarly, we have circles of devotees. The Bhakti Vriksha lead can sit in the center and slowly, and probably we can develop that schedule where probably once a quarter we can even do, okay, all the Bhakti Vrikshas come together and we can form groups. And how vibrant it will be for our sadhana and for the temple. Right? So please, the Bhakti Vriksha leads, right? Which Saturday or Sunday of the month you want to take? At least 2 Bhakti Vriksha leads, third is inside.
I told them I'm bringing up to the speed. Them at least.
You may or not, but at least you announce and said, okay, this week we want to go. Let's set up a schedule. Now ask them, first week, second week, third week, or fourth week. Just choose out of that fourth. More choices you give them, we should do. Would you like to do? This thing, that thing. But you just, and it will always happen, right? You may not have all your members come, but at least even if 80% of them come, right? It will be a good success. Yeah. So please take that seriously. That way, I feel that, okay, I was getting this email from Prabhupada Maharaj, our GBC. They wanted to do this organization development seminar, and what they are thinking as a venue, and they are thinking initially CNJ, we'll do this organization development seminar. It's not for us, that's for leaders or something. But that seminar were thinking to do it at CNJ as a venue. The idea is all these senior devotees from all over come here for that seminar. They get trained on what organization development is. But in turn, in the morning and in the evening, they give association to the local yatra. Right. They give association to the local yatra and share their experiences. So Maharaj made a comment, but in CNJ, in the morning program, there are hardly a couple of devotees. Would only the organization development leaders only be the part of the morning program? The whole mood is to enlighten. the local yatra. But if they themselves are going to be in the morning program only, then now let's choose some other location. Right? Let's choose some other location. And I had to respond that yes, Maharaj, that's first of all weekdays it is true, and I guarantee that weekdays I'm not going to be able to make improvement because I can understand people working and all. Unless people are staying close and who are completely determined like Jayaprakash Prabhu, they will come. Right? Or those who are scheduled pujaris, they will come. Right? But weekends, I'm having plans. And let's see whether it works or not. Right? Yeah. 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 And those who want to um, stop their Friday Bhakti Viksha in proper time, they can still come. They can still come. It's all timing important. Right? Okay. Any other discussions, questions? Krishna Prabhu? Anything about service?
What to say? After moving here, everybody lack of somehow lack of enthusiasm in the service.
Yeah, it's a big step. I mean, from once a week, now it is 7 days a week. But normal, same mood can be taken that different circles of devotees can take some service. As such, our Brahmanas are taking some service. But extended devotees also take some service um, of that once a month thing. After the morning program, they may want to hang around, do something. But their main emphasis is they come for morning program. Not that, oh, means we want to load them with, oh, now you do this also, you do this also. And then they say, oh, forget it, morning program, you don't come. Right? Yeah. That's why to create something takes time, but it happens. But to maintain something, right, is much more difficult. And to destroy something, it's easy, right? You can create a big castle with a lot of intricacies and all. Now, if you want to destroy that castle, what happens? Bring a bulldozer, finished, right? Yeah. So that's what happens. So that's why we have to be very, very careful in our relationships. Vacho vegam manashakroda vegam, jiva vegam udarapasta vegam, etan vegan, yohisha usheta stira, prithvimsha sishya. Yeah. Okay. We have to control the speech, control anger. Right? Yeah. Any other questions? Shimesha Prabhu? Any questions? You just came in. So we are just talking about these turns. We have 3 Bhakti Viksha leads now. You want to pitch in the turn, like we are talking in the management about once a month attendance of morning program. Please discuss among your Bhakti Viksha and come up with by next week, if you can. That would be a nice offering to Srila Prabhupada. Yeah. Once a month I want to come on this day. Yeah. And you always think longer vision. You know, Saturday deity worship thing. Now we have kept that only 2 devotees are serving on the altar. The third devotee is an ancillary devotee. He does support thing, assist. The idea being to prepare for Sri Sri Gaur Nitai and Sri Sri Jagannath Bala Subhadra. So initially you may see some trouble, but it's happening, right? Simesha Prabhu. He did Sri Sri Radha Shyam Sundar today, Simesha Prabhu himself. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Ultimately, one devotee will do Sri Sri Gaur Nitai, one devotee will do Jagannath Bala Subhadra. Not that, one devotee will do Gauranga Mahaprabhu, one devotee will do Nityananda Prabhu, one devotee will do Radharani, one devotee will do Shyam Sundar, then Jagannath Bala Subhadra. So how many pujaris will require? 7. And Chote Radha Shyam. 10 devotees. One assistant. Well, may not. All the 10 brahmanas may be inside, gathering all the outfits and whatnot.
Instead of hearing the class, you will hear the class there.
Yeah. 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 So that's why we want to minimize that. 4 devotees. That's it. One for each altar. And one for Sadasupchar. Yeah, that's what we have been doing. When I was in Tobacco, on Sunday my service was dressed Sitaram Lakshmana Hanuman. Right. And I will do the dressing on Monday and resting on Monday. On resting time there are only 2 devotees. Right. Dressing time there are 3 devotees, but resting time only 2 devotees. Yeah. ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय गौर प्रेमानंदे हरि हरि